Hi, as most of you know, I am dyslexic. Now you might be thinking, how come this cunt's doing all these videos? Because I am dyslexic and I've been doing this for years. I want to send anyone a letter, I do a video. And also it can probably save me sending loads of letters to different people, because one video can reach thousands of people. Get it? And any of my true friends have a little marker and it tells them when Graham has posted another video. So that just explains that one. No, I'm not on a big ego trip, but most of you cunts are. And I mean by that humanity. And that is the fucking issue. This cunt has been living in retreat now. Well, again, you see, 2 to 3 years, but I have been popping out to the local shop. And prior to that, when my leg was a bit better, I used to regularly go to Elgin Library. All of this can be substantiated. So I wouldn't consider that breaking retreat. I'm picking up all your negative fucking filth. Yeah, I go to a public library, you stupid cunts. And I'd maybe just say, good morning to the librarian, get it? And goodbye. And that was the total conversation. So all you fucks, yeah, you're going to get it. You just bring it on. All you gossips, all you fucking narrow-minded cunts, slanderers. What does the Bible say about gossips? They're an abomination to the Lord. Now, what does abomination mean? Fucking look it up yourselves, you cunts. Now, today's sharing is, hi, yes, you're great, but yeah, right. Today's sharing is about how I think the Bank of Scotland is a pile of fucking shit and a disgrace to the Scottish flag. And that's my opinion. You might say, fuck off, because you're just a money-grubbing cunt and you're only using that bank because it might give you a slightly higher interest than other banks. And which is, well, possibly true. But I am a disabled, repeat, disabled pensioner. Now, the disabled bit's the more bit. I mean, obviously, pensioners are 10 a fucking penny. Pensioners could have worked all their lives, get it? So I'm not the same as your average cunt pensioner. Nothing offensive to pensioners. You've got a role, but I'm not in that. I am a disabled pensioner. That means because of my disability, I haven't been able to work. And I feel because of that, I should be given some discretion. So after many attempts to get an overdraft from the Bank of Scotland pile of cunt shit that is a disgrace to the Scottish flag, and if I was any Scot, which I am a Scotsman, I am ashamed to say that that bank represents my country. Well, it doesn't fucking represent me. Pile of shit. Oh, yeah. Pile of shit. Now, I've got to find another bank. So this is what this sharing is about to all my friends and also to Facebook. I've tried to speak to Mr. Zuckerberg. Courteous thing to do. I'm meant to be paying him money today. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Zuckerberg, which I've emailed you, but, you know, it's going to be a couple of days, so I've got to sort out a new bank. Now, I've been recommended the Nationwide, but I've yet to, I suppose I can phone them up. And this is recommended by a friend, and he knows my circumstances. Overdue. Again, I'm a disabled pensioner, so I get a set amount of money each month, and that's it. And I do need £100, whether it's an overdraft or whether it's a credit card. And that credit card can be doctored. I tried to explain this to the Bank of Scotland, But you see, they don't listen to their customers. They're arrogant fucks, and they've got their own little rules and regulations. And the trip is we, and this goes to all banks, give these cunts our money. So how they have the arrogance to dictate to us, we only have to look back. What was it, a year ago, 2 years ago? These banks went bust, and we, the people, had to bail them out because they had used our money inappropriately, whatever you want to call it, get it? And we had to bail them out. Well, I think that should have come with some conditions. And we, the people that use the bank, should have done some kind of consultation. And issues like this would have come out. Oh, well, I'm an old age pensioner, but I'm on disability, and I find it very hard to survive on my pension, and I am constantly going over my budget if any unexpected bill comes in. Can I have some kind of credit cum dash overdraft facility? And we, the people, could have voted on that. Yeah, it's our fucking bank, or is it Bank of Scotland? Sounds like a load of Russian cunt shit to me. Now that's in the spirit. I don't know, or Chinese cunt shit. I don't know. Well, you know, oh yeah, these cunts come over here and buy out banks. So the so-called Bank of Scotland is actually the Bank of Russia or the Bank of China. We have to look up that. Yeah, I do move in words of knowledge, but of course, well, I'm only a trainee. I've only been moving in the gifts of the spirit, a bit of sarcasm, since 1988, you know, still got a bit to learn, you know, some of the average Baptist ministers around here can't claim that, but hardly any of them. That'd be an interesting survey. Northern Scot, another piece of filth that if I was a Scotsman would be ashamed that this filth calls itself the Northern Scot. I went to the Northern Scot, supposed to be the people's paper, and I didn't even get a chance, a word in, get it? I'm trying to start a charity which will relieve suffering all over the world. Not a company, get it, not a money-making thing, oh, but it would provide jobs, but it would be a charitable, non-profit organisation. People have got to run this, and they will be paid a salary, but it won't be worked out as other companies. In other words, its emphasis is not to make profit. Quote, you can read it here, will be a non-profit organisation with charity status. Now, that's not such a far-out concept, but that clearly means that when this thing is given birth, when it gets publicity, which is why I went to the Northern Scot, and he didn't even look at the leaflet, come up with some cunt shit. You caused me a lot of problems last time. Well, I'll tell you what, I suspect Northern Scot cunt shit. Yeah, take me to court. There was a little story you did a few years back, which I haven't got round to seeing it. I had a fire in my home. And it was quite a big event for Lamb Ride. The police had blocked the road off either end. Right? So I know I came back with my car and had to leave my car and walk to my home. The trip being, or quite a few trips, some gossiping neighbours, that's the word, and what we've already covered that topic. What are gossips in the Bible? Filth! Right, so some gossiping filth had put round that I've got Kayla gas bottles in my home. A load of fucking bollocks. I've never had Kayla gas bottles, so this is a total fiction of their minds, because that's what gossips are like. Because the scenario was, because of this, the neighbours around my house, 6 St Andrews Road, were evacuated. and they were standing in the road like a bunch of cunts because some cunt had told the police that there was Kayla gas in there. They might have been gathering round to watch as well, but no, I mean, this was, you know, the whole fucking street. And again, I repeat, fire engines, okay. Ambulances were in accordance. Yeah. So we go back. The Northern Scott covered this. Oh, this is big news for fucking Walla Walla Cunt Brain Lamb Bride and Walla Walla Cunt Brains Morrie, get it? And Walla Walla Cunt Brains Elgin, because that's how I see you cunts. You're not Scots. I'm probably the most Scottish person here, you cunts. Why? I was born in Arbroath. Oh, I'm going to get gagged. Not some fucking fishing village and whatever the fuck else that's round here. Oh, you're occasionally, I'm Scottish, occasionally, You know the cunts? Yeah, the cunts that when you come into a shop or somewhere and you speak in an English accent, suddenly all this Scottish cunt shit comes out. Oh, you used to help a lot in Clydesdale Bank. It was so fucking obvious. They'd be all there, not a lot of chat, but that was going on. Then I walk in, and it's all this, What the fuck? A deliberate move at trying to humiliate or, exclude me. This is Scotland. Fuck off, you Satanak. Yeah, that would be the vibe behind it. Yet the fucking trip is, as I've told many cunts in Elgin. Oh, yeah. I move in the cutting word and I suss these cunts out a mile away. I had this altercation with a bitch, funny enough, do you remember this? Outside Clydesdale Bank. And I waited for this person to back out, parking place. Then I went to drive in and you tried to fucking sneak in, you bitch. Oh, yes, I did stand my ground and I did use it. And then you strutted off with, fucking Satanac's all the same. And then I picked you up. Quote, excuse me, you fucking piece of shit. It might have been different words, right? Yeah, you speak just because you speak with a broomstick up your cunt ass. Because she's one of these, okay, in the new, right, merchants, rare, to try and off-put English people, rare. And I cut her down more than a two-pair. I'm more Scottish than you cunt. I was born in fucking Arbroath, the place of ancient Scottish kings. Got it, bitch? Didn't have much to say after that. Yeah. Probably did go and tell her boyfriend. Well, he'd have got his head kicked. Why? Now here's another trip. Right, I'm a medium. Or a witch. What you ignorant cunts would call, or more appropriately, what new agey people call a channel. Let me just explain that for you. A channel is the same idea as a medium, but generally they are an instrument for other entities, deceased, and not only deceased, technically of a cosmic nature then. So it's a bit, you can have your dead relatives come through, your rare, that's your average medium, right? Rare, got your Uncle Tommy here, rare, and I can do that. Well, we cut the story short. When I move in the cutting word, it's actually my brother, David Clark, who is coming through, and he was some big motherfucker cunt. Oh, yeah, he is about, 3/4 bigger than me. I'm not big, and he wasn't a fat cunt either. Get it? I didn't say he did weightlifting, but he could flatten any cunt, and he had to. He was a distributor of LSD. And there are a lot of cunts around who would roll at someone like that. And I've assisted him in many occasions. And he is, I stress, a Hell's Angel. Now, I've said that I am, and that's up to the Hell's Angels. But I've met Hell's Angels. Get it? I've met the Freaky Few. It's a small chapter. And I've met the All England chapter at Stonehenge. And I've given channelings about this. Got a very distinct motorbike that I turned up to Stonehenge on. KAR 717Y. So the Y gives you the year. That motorbike was brand spanking new, straight out the shop. But I didn't pay to have that number plate. That was how it was initially registered. And even the people in the biking shop, some of them, knew the significance of that number plate. And probably because of that, didn't buy it. But that motorbike ended up being parked next to, and some of you won't understand what it is, yeah, a very famous number plate, Acid 1. This gentleman was a distributor of LSD and well known in the Hells Angel in Cologne, and he parked his bike next to mine. Now that might again mean fuck all to you, but it is a sign of mutual respect. Duh! Yeah, my bike was only a 250, but the number plate said it all. KAR 717Y. Now, I won't go into it, I can. With numerology, you round the numbers up. So 7 and 7 is 14, and you take away the 1, it's 13. Y. KAR can be taken as car, and that in itself is what an incredible number plate, you know. Yeah, it's a car, but it's a fucking motorbike, you cunts. Get it? But it could also mean karma. You have to take this up with the Hells Angels. That's what I'm being channeled to say. Ask them, what would the number plate of a KAR 717Y mean to you? You must be polite. You can phone angels up. Angels have websites. Again, this is all the media. How you doing, Northern Scott? Idiot cunts like this who don't really know what's what. Get it? Imagine what a sort of story that cunt would print. Hell's Angel has his house burnt down, and how they would have brought all the negative shit and lies that is associated with someone being a Hell's Angel. As it was, it isn't, but I go round on that topic. My brother was, and in some chapters is. They understand that life's eternal. They understand that if my brother was initiated into the Hells Angels through meeting 2 Hells Angels in a prison, he shared all this with me. He was taught how to stick the nut in. Now that's a very good means of self-defense. So you get some smart-ass cunts threatening you, right? Normal trips, what a word with you. Instead of shivering back, you move right in. And the cunts are taken back, huh? And then, boom, whoops, lost my glasses. Nothing. It's all over, right? You break someone's nose, it's excruciating pain, and they're on the deck. Yeah, like little kids. And I've witnessed this on many occasions. That was my brother. Yeah, Dave Clark. Angels will know him because he, guess what, was an LSD distributor, and that's one of the forms that Hells Angels did, or probably still do. I think the LSD culture's died down. Use to earn their livelihood, a perfectly respectable spiritual job. They're distributing a sacrament. Ugh. I'm not even. Check out Timothy Leary. Because Timothy Leary was a well-educated man. Check out Hoffman. The man, the scientist that discovered LSD. Pretty amazing situation. He wasn't trying to make an hallucinogenic. He's just fucking about in his lab, and the LSD, it's an acid. So he'd made this acid, okay. Yes, he was the discoverer. Get it? Divinely inspired. Get it? And something prompted him to touch it and put it on his tongue. Now, he wouldn't, being a very educated man and also realising that this experience that he was zapped into was through this substance, and that kept him sane. No, he hasn't just suddenly, power of God come on upon him. He related it, well, it's obviously to do with this stuff I've just touched. Very educated man, and actually had a very fantastic, beautiful trip because there was no fear. And again, he was in the right place and at the right time. I believe he was in his laboratory. But there wasn't lots of people about, not lots of things to freak him out. And I think it lasted 8 hours. But that was how LSD was discovered. Yeah. So all these cunts that have been putting around here that I was a drug dealer. Oh, we didn't finish the story. No one's got rare. So there's all these idiot cunts, gossips, that have already lied to the police in the context that my house is full of kaolin gas, get it? Have caused their own trip. They caused themselves to be booted out on the fucking street, not me. They're lies. But it gets worse. Then the police are obviously there because it's a fire. And then I identify myself to the police. And like I said, I can share, oh, that's him. I can see it all. That's him. Oh, yeah, because they'd all been gossiping about me and all this shit, kind of drug dealer, get it, rare. Of course, the police have got to substantiate all this shit. But so I'm asked to come into the car. Now, I'm an ex-psychiatric patient. Now, the law is someone like me should have had an independent observer come witness. They call it something, but that's what it is. Doesn't have to be a lawyer. And that's fucking standard procedure. They meant to caution me. Well, Mr. Clark, we believe you've got a history of psychiatric conditions. You're entitled to have, they call it a name, such and such present. But I wasn't told that. Of course I would. I've got a friend, well, now, if it happens, I am a personal friend of John Barclay, the head of Murray Mental Health. I know David Anderson. He would be my best choice. David Anderson is a minister of the church, but very much involved, or was, bless him, with mental health. So I'm doing this to cover my back. Well, I think when you tell the Bank of Scotland to fuck off, these cunts have a lot of illegal clout. Now, what do I mean by that? I was sectioned, although it was thrown out, by a travel agent in Elgin. Yeah, Beaver Travel. Don't know her name, but I know where the fuck she is. She owns Beaver Travel. It's another story, but it's making the point. And on this travel agent's word, get it? That's what we're talking about now. I was arrested, sectioned. Now, arrest is bad enough, but at least what am I being arrested for? Oh, swearing at a traffic agent. Freudian slip. Swearing at a travel agent. Now, where the fuck's that at? Yeah, so you can see the corruption that this person had. I would speculate that this person did happen to know someone in the psychiatric social work field, but she's got no fucking authority. At least I hope not. Right, we've finished the trip, so I'm arrested, but in front of witnesses. I'm on this little scooter that was quite unique, got a roof, okay, but the point I'm making is it could never have outrun a fucking police car. Get it? It's a 125 and it potted along at about 45 miles an hour. So I'm potting along on my bike after this incident. Oh, and I successfully had managed to book a ticket to where I wanted to go. Because through going to them, I didn't even know where the fucking airport was or anything. So this lovely little lady came and assisted me. I said, well, I want to sort of get here right? But I obviously can't fly there because it's a war zone, because that was a trip. I, as a lay Baptist priest, was intending, and with my father's blessing, to fly into a war zone to minister to people, not fucking guns, get it? I'm a priest. And my trip was, I'd get to the nearest airport near the border, and there'd be because it was loads of fucking media getting in there, BBC. I'd have no trouble of getting a lift. Got a proper British passport, and I've got proof I was a minister, right? Oh, I'm a minister, such and such lay Baptist priest. You can even search me. No, I've got no guns. I'm not a fucking terrorist. Not some cunt going to join it. Get it? All this shit. This probably idiot cunt traffic. Traffic. Travel agent, Bieber Travel. Oh, that's another organisation that's about to lose its fucking licence. Bitch! Yeah. Right. So I'm then on my little scooter, and I've gone to another travel agent because I had this altercation. It wasn't really that heavy, but I just told her to fuck off. She was asking me questions that are none of her fucking business. Well, I like the young girl because she's just doing a job. I'm a travel thing, and I'm finding out, and this is where I'm doing nothing illegal. Get it? I'm flying to the country next door to a war zone. That's my fucking business. Get it? Which it was. But this travel agent stuck her nose in, was told quite abruptly, fuck you, and I was left the shop. Perfectly right to do that. Went down the road, went to another travel agent. I can't remember, but anyway, there's not that many in Elgin, and got the booking just like that, because I knew where I wanted to go. Now I want to go to such and such airport, and thing, and that's it. It's a straightforward booking, no shit. So I'm doing nothing illegal. Get it? So I've got my tickets, and I decide, I'm looking here, I think I'll go and say goodbye to some friends in Vindor, because I knew I could quite not possibly be coming back. I'm going into a war zone, unarmed, and I could have got taken out. And I went to see my father, who gave me the money, because I didn't have the money. So you know what I mean? I had his blessing. Well, Dad, I want to go to this war zone. I feel in the spirit that's where the spirit's telling me I've got to go. So we had our little farewell and whatever, and he shook my hand, and whatever he did, he got the money, right? And that's it. So then I drive. This is all the way down in fucking England, about a 500-mile trip. But I love riding a bike, and obviously I left fairly early, so I've got to get home. It's a long trip home. It's a 500-mile run, right? My dad lived in where did he fucking live? Right down south, very near to Southampton. There you go. Not in Southampton, but on the outskirts of Southampton, in this little country, whatever. Nice house, but whatever. No, his wife had died. That's another story. I inherited 4 lots of inheritance, if that makes sense to you. Why? Because my father married again, so that's another house. So he left his marital house to my mother, but of course she passed on, so I got an inheritance from that. But I've got this bigger house, which his second wife had. And she had 1 child, and I had a brother, but as you probably well were, he committed suicide. So long story short, I ended up the only heir. And they planned for possibly 3 heirs, get it? 3 people were going to get. And so they did live very frugally. They were spiritualists. Yeah. So I have been initiated into spiritualism. I used to go to a spiritualist church. I was about 10 or 11 years old. So I know exactly what I'm talking about. And if I get any trip there, I know where to go. See, I'm being armed. Graham, you get any shit from these cunt idiots around here again, you are a lay Baptist priest, which also moves in a concept called channeling, but you're also been initiated or considered by Gosport Spiritualist Church as a member of their church. And you'd have no trouble getting a medium to collaborate what you've just said, that your dead brother, who is a member of the Hells Angels, comes through you. He's actually my gatekeeper. And again, this might mean fuck all to you idiot cunts, but his role is to guard me from any unwanted entities that might want to come through. They got to go through him. Yeah. And he susses the cunts out. But so he's my gatekeeper, but he is also a Hells Angel. Now, of course, this is all too much of his thing, but great. Fucking try and section this cunt together again, and I will. I didn't finish it. I was wrongly sectioned, so it's already on file. This bitch, travel agent, instigated the police. God knows what she told them. Get it there. Again, lied, exaggerated. He threatened me with violence. He had a machine gun up his kilt. You know, get it, all this shit. Because I never got to hear the story behind why I was sectioned. We've finished that story off now. So I'm driving along on my scooter, going to Bindorn Foundation to say goodbye to people. And I can describe exactly where I am. You're coming into forests, and there's a turning right, which is like a cut across to the foundation. You cut across this little country road, and you come out onto another road, then you go up a bit, and then you turn right. There's a shop there, you know exactly what I mean, and that just goes right down to the foundation. It's the road that goes down and go right. So I'm potting along, there's na 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 na. Ooh, fucking police there in a hurry, and I stopped, pulled in, and did this business, you know. Because obviously, well, they're not after me. What am I doing wrong? Get it? And they stopped. And then I turned around again. Well, come on, what's the problem? It was me, obviously, they're after, and I then sussed. Then in the spirit, I knew, hey, well, this is all wrong. I'm doing nothing wrong. I've been speeding, get it? And I put 2 and 2 together and got 6. It's that fucking bitch travel agent. I sussed. And I was right. So I start my bike up very slowly, all legally, you're coming into a 30-mile thing. Oh, they turned the siren on. Why? Because they thought, well, you can't outrun us, which I couldn't. And then when I did actually turn right to the foundation, they obviously clearly found again, oh, right, because they probably did think I was off my head. Get it? And the person off there can get paranoid and would make a run for it and could probably end up getting killed in an accident, because that's probably what they were told. Oh, he's psychotic, he's off his, and this is by a cunt that's not qualified to make any time. Oh, I'll fucking roast that bitch alive when I get into court, because the police will have to reveal, well, who the fuck told you to arrest Mr. Clark? Oh, it gets worse, right? So this bitch, oh yeah, at Beaver Travel, she'll be the owner, because I've met her, right? Well, I don't know what law she's broke. Well, she certainly can't be a psychiatric worker. I wouldn't have thought. I might have been a voluntary worker, rare. But that doesn't qualify her to get someone sectioned. And it was that, because I finished the story. So I suddenly realised that I'm being chased by the police, and it doesn't sound like it's quite rare. Get it? So in my spirit, I said, well, just go to Findorn, Graham. Go where there's witnesses, stop, and let them do what they do, but in front of witnesses. So I did. I actually, because I had this scooter, if you know the foundation, you go to what they call the airware, and then you keep going as if you're going to the Universal Hall. And then you can just, with a scooter or a bike, you can turn left, and you're right in the front garden area, right outside the Blue Angel Cafe. Get it? and there's an outside area with chairs full of people and that, and I stop. Don't run away. I'm stopped. Right, this is it, motherfuckers. Now what? And they did. It is very, if it had been filmed, I mean, this is God putting you in the right place. I had one cunt on one arm, right, like this, and one cunt on the other arm. And it did just look like Jesus Christ being crucified. Get it? I'm on a crucifix. But the thing is, I had a roof, this scooter. So I'm sort of, I can't get out. Get it? I'm stuck. One of them has to release one of their handcuffs. Oh, and that was a trip. They were paranoid. They probably did think I was an armed cunt. So you get these handcuffs that you can climp. And I was going, ow, ow, that hurts. Get it? And everybody witnesses. What the fuck's going on, you know? Yeah. And it'd be full of witnesses. Unfortunately, he's passed, but the guy, I called him Lex, because it was right by the printing press. So he came out, and I was looking at him, and he's sort of going, well, I can't, you know, it's the police. But it was well witnessed, and the scooter had to be left behind. I believe it had to stay there a month. Oh, that's the trip. That is the trip. So my bike's left there, right? I've got all this handcuff shit, and then one of them releases it because they realise, oh, this is fucking stupid. I get out, but then it's hands up the back and still climping. Ow, ow, that hurts, ow. Because I've done nothing to resist. Get it? I didn't try and run away because I knew I just wanted this, you know, witnessed, because it is all wrong. Get it? We go round the circle. The bitch that instigated this should be fucking taken to court. Yeah. That the policemen are innocent. Yeah. Because when I got in the back of the van, you know, they were quite nice, they didn't torture me or anything. And then I had a chance to move in the spirit. And I told them they're going to fucking well pump me up with drugs. Not give me a chance for an explanation. See, I'm moving in the spirit. I knew what was going to happen. Because they had to suddenly, that's the two nurses and the doctor that I eventually met in the cells in Elgin police station. So I'm taken there, and these policemen are quiet, but they did get the trip. Well, they thought, what the fuck's going on? We've been taken for cunts here. You know, this man is not violent. This man isn't armed, get it? And he isn't off his head. He's perfectly grounded and rational. Oh, what the fuck? Excuse me. Yeah, it isn't. But I do get that a lot. There's this browser, Yahoo. There must be a slight virus and it keeps flashing in. I'm all right. I'm 38 minutes. So they're okay. Got no axe for the police. They were just been used to get it and had responded to what they'd been told. But when they ascertained I didn't have a machine gun up my fucking kilt or whatever, and when they ascertained, no, he's not off his head, he's perfectly rational and grounded, that was it, the back door. But they remember who the fuck they were. And they can bring evidence. Oh, no, Mr. Clark was perfectly okay in the back of the car. We, quite frankly, couldn't understand why we had been told to arrest him, which ended up in him being sectioned, right? So then I go, I told them this. I told them this as well. Well, I said it's the most natural reaction in the world. I'm going to get angry. That's it. I knew what was coming. And I said, and then these cunts are going to use that as an excuse to sedate me with a, you know, drug, an injection that just knocks you out. So you don't get a chance to fucking hear what the fuck's going on. Why are you arresting me? It's the most natural reaction. You've been illegally arrested and you know what's coming. And it did. So I'll never forget this. Two smirky shit nurses that should be struck off. Get it? They shouldn't be working in mental health. They're probably promoted now. I'll find out who you are, bitches. you can kiss goodbye to your promotion and then a doctor, because that's the trip. And there might have even been a social worker. But all of them cunts, I can find out who they are, and you are going to get struck off. Your name will be cunt shit. I don't care what your supervisors think the sun shines out your ass. You will be publicly exposed for the filth you are. Now we go back. See, anger, perfectly natural reaction. But I'd assured you, I might have said, what the fuck's this all about? And they only had to say, now calm down, Graham, and we'd have entered into a perfectly calm discourse. So again, they were being used, but I wasn't allowed to do that. They immediately sedated me, right? And then when I came round, here's more trip to the trip. I find I'm in Aberdeen Hospital, 70 odd miles away from any friends who could perhaps help me, you know, because the word had got round that Graham's been arrested and sectioned, get it? But from day one, when I entered this hospital in Aberdeen, I was quiet as pie. Because that's, well, these aren't responsible. These are just people doing their jobs. And every now and then, probably twice a day, could you tell me why I'm here, please? You know, what's this? Yeah, I want to hear. Because you know, what section am I under? Because there's different sectioning. So eventually, because they were blown away, what the fuck's going on? This guy's perfectly all right. Right? It's a very calmly, P.C. get it. Can you tell me why I'm here, please? And I immediately asked to see a mental illness rights person. They're not called that, but that's what they are. And they deal with cases like this, false sectioning. So I had an elaborate interview with a guy who's also qualified to make an assessment of my psychological state. And he obviously did. Well, I'm spoiling the story. So 3 weeks down the road, so I had been incarcerated for 3 weeks, the sections dropped. But no apology, no explanation, get it? Just literally, that's it, dropped. So it's technically I wasn't sectioned. It's probably been, I'm sorry, Charlie, but no. Sexually been wiped off the records, but it's there. Because I've got all these witnesses at Findorn. You know, it'd be easy to date that and find that. That did happen. So I have been wrongly sectioned, motherfucks. So if you try that number again on me, I'll wipe the fucking floor with you cunts. Because there is a lot of filth in the psychiatric profession. There is a lot of filth in the social work departments. Oh, yeah. Been through all those cunts. Margaret Fowler, I believe she's left. Head of psychiatric social work department. I wouldn't even let that bitch suck my cock. Now, that's quite an offensive thing. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't let her wipe my ass. And she should not. Mind you, she's probably moved on. But anybody will confirm that. Round my area, the amount of cases of breach of confidentiality that went on through the Moray Council psychiatric, call them what you will, social work department is no cunt's business. But it's this cunt's business. Because I ran a charity. So I'm not just your normal mental ill person, rare. I actually was a service provider. Shamanic Studios, a Scottish recognised charity. But what that meant is that I saw lots of people under the guise of confidentiality, under the guise I'm a peer support worker, get it? And they shared their hearts with me. And some of the stories that come out, fucking hell. Woman said, I shared this with such and such, and then within days of me sharing it, it got back to me by someone else, another user. Get it? That's breach of confidentiality. You know, just sitting around gossiping. Here we go. Similar pattern, innit? Gossiping about patients and their personal details And this actually got back to the person via a fellow patient. Now, those bitches should have been sacked there and then. Investigated, yeah, given a chance, and then all the shit would have come out. Oh, yeah, she did that to me. Yeah, I got thing, and I told her things in confidence. Yeah. And it's not just, it's the whole lot of them. So one worker sharing your confidential details of what's going on in your life, right? And then they go and share it. The fucking lot of them should be sacked. Yeah. Oh, and then people have come out and back that up. Get it? Because that's how the mentally have been treated in Murray, like shit. We can now move on to the drop-in scenario. I am a psychiatrically disabled person, but I've also got physical disabilities because of old age. I've got a blood clot in my leg, and I am now, as I speak to you, going through a certain MP, Douglas Ross, to take up my case in connection of how I was refused mobility allowance. And yet the medical evidence is substantial. Repeat, I have a major blood clot in my leg that goes back 2 years. And this is through Facebook, how I can date this. I did like this. It's a sharing, channeling thing. And I'm just sharing in that chat over a year ago. It's about the beginning of the year. A year ago. It's all dated, see. I've just come back from the doctors and I've had these tests, quote, and I've got, quote, still got the same blood clot that I had and was diagnosed with 10 months prior. Now, we've got to get the trip. This is a year ago. So you're looking at 2 years nearly of having this major blood clot where I was hospitalised with it. Get it? Where I was put on a drip. Get it? And all this information was sent to the PIPS panel. Get it? They also sent information how I've got a faulty heart. I've got atrial fibrillation. Again, diagnosed. And that, it's all on file. And that happened because I was walking to Elgin Library, and there's a slight incline or upcline, and I was out of breath. And I thought, fuck me, what's going on? And I went to the doctor, and fuck me, being a bit of humour into it, they gave me tests, and I've got a major heart defect, atrial fibrillation, and was warned by the doctor, oh, you shouldn't climb any steps, Graham. From now on, you could, quote, activate a heart attack. So here's the level of my physical disablement, right? Now this went to this PIPS panel, who I will find out who the fuck they are, and they can kiss bye to their fucking jobs. Oh yeah. See, God has put me in these places. I've seen the abuse first hand. I've been treated like a cunt idiot because I'm dyslexic. Get it? And in some ways, that's been in my favour. People talking down to you. Hey, it's a trip. I'm in the psychiatric wing voluntarily because I'm a responsible person. And I said, can I have my lithium reassessed? And it's a bit of a process. So it's like going on a little mini holiday. Packed my suitcase, wasn't sectioned, but they're going to recheck my lithium levels. So you do need to have it monitored, and they slowly think and whatever, and they reach a therapeutic level. So I'm being a good, responsible citizen, get it? Then I have this nurse come in. Again, confidentiality. Jesus Christ. Yeah. That bitch needs sacking. Again, gossip. I've never said I'm Jesus Christ. Fucking idiot cunt psychiatrists have wrongly concluded I'm a fucking channel, you idiot cunt. And Jesus Christ may come through me or whatever, and I am a member of the Jesus Fellowship Church. So I've had elaborate, oh, what the fucking hell. See now, fuck off. Upload fucking Adobe Flash Player. Okay, just coincidental because I've stopped it. What? No, I'm only 50 minutes. Oh, and my hard disk has been cleared out. I need to upgrade this little computer. It's a MacBook Air, but it's got 128 gig flash drive. But as you can well imagine, these fucking movies take up quite a bit of space. So I've religiously got to clean the drive out. I've got them backed up. But, you know, that's what's happened a couple of times. The thing's just cut out because there isn't enough space on the fucking hard disk. So now I've learned my lesson. Every now and then I've got to look at my hard disk and either transfer the files into this, you know, fucking big, what's it, fucking 5 mega, whatever the fuck, you know, big hard disk, and I can transfer stuff onto that. Where were we? Yeah, where were we? Yeah, well, I've done the Findorn Foundation bit. I've done, well, actually nearly right up to date. So I'm applying now to get mobility allowance, which I should get. And, well, there might have rules, but it should, in my mind, be backdated nearly 2 years. Now, it isn't a lot. I get 20 quid a week. So I did get some mobility allowance, get it? But I was 2 points short to getting what I need, which is the full mobility allowance, and then I get a car. Because in my mind, that's what I need, and that's what God and society has provided for people like me. I can get a mobility allowance, and I can take it to Arnold Clark or other dealers, but I think, and get a car. And it's not quite a fucking Jaguar, but it's a brand new car. It's replaced every 3 years. It's a brilliant scheme. They're treating you in the mobility scheme as if you're a company. So you get a car, but if it breaks down, it's replaced. So imagine you're a company man, you can't go get a car. When it needs servicing, you're given another car. Fantastic scheme. And after 3 years, you get a brand new car. Might not be a Jaguar. I'm actually after Toyota hybrid, but I did have a Toyota Yaris hybrid. But funny enough, through doing my research, the Model Up has got better performance figures, does better mileage to the gallons. It's only a slightly bigger engine. I don't think it's got, 6 seats or anything like that, but it is a bit bigger than the standard Yaris. But then, this is karma, I've got to buy with that an electric wheelchair. Why? Because my mobility in my legs that bad. It's no good me just getting to the shopping centre, get it as an example, or wherever I'm going. I've got to then get into a wheelchair. And my trip is, I like bird watching, like my major hobby, bird watching, and visiting ancient sacred sites. Now, a lot of them are sort of a bit off-road. That's why I'm hoping, well, I will be able to get a 4-wheel drive car, which is technically an off-road car. They're fantastic. But then I've still got to get a bit on my own, if you follow me. But a decent electric wheelchair will do the job. And then I'm completely, who's going? Mobile. I'm going, I fucking will be going mobile. So for 2 odd years, because of this leg condition, no cunt in the Findorn Foundation has seen me. They might think I'm fucking dead. Yeah. Totally immobilised at the moment. My total mobility is to go to the cooperative shop in Lambride, and that's it. Occasionally I've got to do that actually. Probably I go to Algin to get a haircut, but that's a bit of a hassle because it's an up road. The barber I like to go to, it is quite a steep hill, so I've got to take it very easy. Probably know the one I mean. They're Turkish, but they're fucking good. Charge me a tenner for a decent trim, beard as well, moustache, get it. So that's on the cards today. But also, we go back to this money thing. We go round a nice circle, because it's nearly an hour. I think the Bank of Scotland's a pile of fucking shit, because after extensive trials to get them to offer me some kind of solution, whether it's a special credit card or what, they've got nothing set up for people like me. All like, we can't give you an overdraft. So I'm looking and hoping to find a bank. I've been recommended a bank. Who the fuck was I recommended now? Come back to me. Yeah, it's not a big glamour bank. You know, it's not the Royal Bank, it's not the rare motherfucks and the country. It's a smallish bank. But again, that's their probably niche. They cater for people who are not so well off and do need some kind of credit. That's the mantra. I need credit. Now, it gives me a special card that I can't use for shopping, but is only used for overdraft. Bills that can't be paid because there's a crossover, because that's what's happening, right? Whatever. Or whatever. Because different banks have different rules. One bank will probably offer me a basic credit card for up to 250 quid nationwide, right? And that'll do the trip. That card, so I have two cards. I have a debit card, which is based on the money I have, and a credit card, which is to be used because I haven't got any money, if you follow me. 250 quid, well do it. So that'd be the trip. And if I bugger that up, well, it's a different matter. Maybe you have to go back another 500, but I don't think so. Well, we go on the final trip. So I'm off today, either online to check it out, or we'll have to go into the bank, but just check out, is it worth me coming in there and whatever. Then I'll be changing my bank account, and that's what I said to people expecting money, although they're very good, I believe. They transfer all your direct debits, and you can very quickly, I think they do it all for you, a good bank. They email all your direct debitors saying, Mr. Clark's in the process of transferring his account to us, and so they're told, oh no, next bill, you bill it here, sort of thing, and I think they do it. That's a good bank for you. And that is the nationwide. But we'll see. I also know, I've got many cards up my sleeve, there are various credit unions. That's what I was trying to think the other day. They're similar to a bank, but they are more geared and they've got a more spiritual basis to them. And they will give you, well, they are credit. But I don't know if they can, I hope they can be accessed online. I'm sure they can, so you can keep an eye on your finances. Again, this is all conjecture. So that's on the cards. Now, the final trip is Mr. Zuckerberg. Now, he's still refusing for someone, not be him, to video chat with me. Now, what would you think about that? Because I've got queries about, is it him? Could this be terrorists? Could be many impersonating him? Because that's what the FBI has insinuated. Yeah, clearly insinuated. This money you're sending, get it to people in Nigeria. They're actually terrorists, Mr. Clark. But then I turn round to them and see, oh, well, why aren't you fucking arresting them then? I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just being lied to, yes. But then I put the trip back on him. Why the fuck aren't you arresting these cunts then? So that shows where my heart is. No, I don't want to, nor am I intentionally sending money to terrorist filth. The amount of karma one would accrue. Get it? You're an instrument of the light, and the powers of darkness are getting you to contribute to some evil fucking pieces of cunt shit terrorists based in Nigeria. Well, that's what I've just posted, if you look. on Facebook. Of course, they scrub it off, but it's gone out. And it's gone to various of my friends. Get it? Yeah, you, Tigger. And I send them this deliberately, so they've got it on their file. Well, yeah, Graham did do this stuff about Facebook, you know, and how he was asking, if he was, see, Mark Zuckerberg, to supply him with evidence and allow a video chat. And it hasn't happened. Of course, we can conjecture, but the truth is, if this is Nigerian cunt shit, filth, terrorists, although Facebook's done fuck all to protect people, they've got no insurance. I should be able to claim on insurance. I've been scammed on your fucking website, mate, page, whatever the fuck it is, get it? And these cunts have ripped me off for 4,000 quid. I should be able to get that back. And they should be instigated to take action, not me. I've reported that terrorists are using their fucking whatever it is to scam people. Because there's only two options to do. I know a lot of cunts are going, hey, you're being scammed, you stupid cunt. Cuntidia, cuntidia. No, I'm not a cuntidia. I'm giving these cunts, as my old dad, who's also one of my guides, enough rope to hang themselves. Because the trip is this, two possibilities. That Mark Zuckerberg and certain people on Facebook have been in contact with me for email, via email for over a year. Or two, it hasn't been Mark Zuckerberg and it's been Nigerian filth cunt shit impersonating them, taking over their emails, right? That shows how sophisticated they are for nearly a year. But now, whether it's Mark Zuckerberg or Nigerian-based terrorists, they've been told, get it, whether it's both or either or him, I need proof, please. You haven't given me one iota of definitive truth that you are who you say you are. And I suggested, as any cunt idiot could say, well, can we enter into a 5-minute video chat, please? I'd soon suss from that if this is Mark Zuckerberg I'm speaking to, if it's Kate Tim I'm speaking to, because I know what little, and this other cunt, Greg Anderson, is supposed to be the admin, and they're refusing. Well, I say they, Mark Zuckerberg, if it is him, get it? Now just look through the trip. This is it, how sick it is. I don't want you threatening my staff, or what. I already know what the cunts look like, you stupid cunt. So if I was wanting to do harm to Kate Tim, I already know what the bitch looks like. If I was wanting to do harm to Greg, whatever the fuck he is, and you, I know what you look like. So that blows that argument right out the fucking water. Oh, no, let me think of Kate Tim. And she's supposed to no, you know, Mr. Zuckerberg says I can't. And I've said ridiculous things like, well, look, if he's so paranoid or protective, have a supervised chat with me. Meaning another Facebook employer oversees it, and if it does get silly, it's cut off. But in 2 minutes, how long is it going to take me in a video chat with someone just to ascertain they are who they're fucking saying they are? That's all I want. Because that's the trip, go round. I'm dyslexic. Come right round the circle. I don't fucking text any cunt because I have to one finger get it. It's a real pain in the fucking ass. So they ask, you know, imagine 100 words thing. And then I've got to supposedly respond to that texting. It can take me hours to write a decent letter because I consistently make mistakes. I'm dyslexic. So yes, go round in a circle. That's why I've used this method, videos, get it, to do all my letters, all my communique. So you can see I'm, well, fairly good at it. It's just natural. Because I do this all the time. Not in a sense just videos to Facebook, because you can direct these videos to little groups. They don't go on the big page, get it? And I can do that. So I send it to just a group on Facebook. Conservatives Online. There you go. That's what I did the other day. So it never went on the main thing. It's a personalised video to Douglas, get it? Ross. And I just put a little note. Please, can you forward this to Douglas Ross? Because that's technically an address for him. So there you go. There's a valid example. Same with this. If there's any people that say, oh, you're in your Hells Angel, I've only got to find one Hells Angel chapter that has a Facebook page. And I've already been connected with quite a few. New York City Hells Angels sent me like a little badge because they've picked up, you know, that I'm coming from the same space as them, or I am one of them. That's why the FBI, if it was them, phoned me up. See, the plot's thickening. This is the FBI. Oh, yeah, pleased to meet you. I hope you guessed my name, right? Yeah, we're phoning you up about your Facebook lottery win. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I'm sorry to tell you that we, that's the FBI, are going to refuse you permission to receive it because we are under, we didn't say it like that, we said you are under the impression that you're a Hells Angel. Yeah. But then you see, this is shared to Mark Zuckerberg. If it was him, so he'd have to send the FBI on to me. What's all this bollocks? I'm not a practicing Hells Angel. I don't go riding with Hells Angels. I live in Scotland. I don't even think there's a fucking chapter here, whatever. So where have they got this from? Certain videos I've shared, I've met Hells Angels. I'm a priest, a Christian priest. What did Christ do? And what should any good Christian do? He mixed with all sorts of people. Get it? It said he was salt of the earth. That is what it is to be a good Christian, not some stuck-up cunt that generally is the case. Holier than thou and all this shit, and then going around fucking little boys. That's just to put it in a conjecture. But that's the trip. I don't go around fucking little boys. But other cunts who are all into their airs and graces and their fucking dog collars and all the fucking rest of it are fucking sex perverts. Now, that's not slander. That's a fact. We look at what's happening within the Roman Catholic Church. Fucking high up walla cunts are condoning it and coming out with this shit. Well, yeah, sex, whatever, coming out with these excuses. All right, it's okay to fuck a kid who's probably 6 or 7 years old. That's how fucked up your traditional church is. And any cunt can see that. That is in the papers. Because that's the media for any bit of dirt. Yeah, these are cardinals, fucking whatever. And they might not have actually practiced it, although who knows, but they've condoned it and brushed it under the carpet. When these cunts should have been excommunicated and booted out on their perverted, get it right, Graham, cunt arses. What's the dumb? It's just over an hour. But it hasn't happened. So what does that tell you? Well, yeah, just say I'm a crazy lay Baptist priest, over the top, got a vivid imagination, isn't a Hells Angel, rare, hasn't met the Hells Angels, rare. His brother, David Clark, isn't or was or is a Hells Angel, rare. And I did meet the All England chapter at Stonehenge, rare. And I did meet the Freaky Few, rare, in Nottingham. I shared an evening with the Freaky Few. Rock City, ring a bell? I'm being sarcastic. Rock City, one of the best rock venues probably in the country. I believe it's in Nottingham. And I just happened to go there on my little motorcycle. I was actually trying to promote my charity, actually, and it's a fantastic, like a performing arts. It's where I go back to, college. So it's a college, but they teach performing art. Of course, this went down like a bucket of shit. I had loads of people interested, but they're students. Yeah, they haven't got money, but they saw the vision of this because it is all to do with the performing art. You know, an alternative promotional agency, meaning you don't have to go the normal route, which is suck some cunt's cock. Oh, yeah, we're back to that. Yeah. That's the way to move on within the entertainment business. Suck some cunt's cock. It's a joke. You know, many films have got it. They're in the office and that, and, oh, is this job? Oh, well, whose cock do I have to suck to get that? It's a cultural thing. It gives that person, obviously, an edge. So there might be 2 people, 4 people going for a job, get it, and they're all equal. And it's a matter of who's prepared to suck the cock of the fucking boss offering the job. And that's cultural. And any cunt who tries to come back on me on that, I'll wipe the floor with the cunt. It's rife. It's accepted. Well, it ain't. You might have got the job. And you might be strutting around and sucking a few other cunts' cocks to get on. I mean, it's known. Pop stars, then. Oh, we'll go right for the juggler. How many of them, and I mean Madonna, the fucking lot of them, right, whoever the fuck they are, can honestly look at me in the eyes and say, quote, I've never sucked anyone's cock to get any form of promotional, you know, work, fucking whatever, record deal, get it. Be none of you. Take me to court, Madonna. Yeah, I'm saying you sucked cock. And I'm saying you sucked cock for, not because you're in a marital relationship. Oh, there's nothing wrong with sucking cock. It's a good form of sex. Although some religious authorities will say there is, but that's another trip. But if you're sucking someone's cock, A, they're married, A, it's purely no relation to it. You suck their cock and you probably never see them again for a couple of weeks. You know, you're not in a meaningful relationship. There, you're sucking someone else's cock. Get it? Maybe you are in a relationship. Get it? Well, you're going to get your comeuppance because this cunt is bringing the word. So what you do in ignorance, I won't say you're getting away with it, but, you know, yeah. But when this cunt brings the word to you, like I've just done now, and you continue, and that goes for the fucking lot of you, you're going to get instant karma. Well, that's John Lennon. Ask him. Yeah, that's his song, Instant Karma. Well, you don't need a fucking degree in psychoanalytics to suss that out. It means you do something that's so out of order, you get instant karma for it, whereas other times it's stretched out in God's mercy, if you like. Well, okay, Madonna, you suck this cunt's cock, and because it's all accredited by the angelic kingdom. There's nothing you do, Madonna. Yeah, I am going for you. That is not witnessed and known by the angelic kingdom. And some psychic cunts like me, but it's not quite like that. Fucking hell, if I knew everything that people did like that, fucking hell, yeah, fucking hell, I'd be in hell, me. So I'm protected from that. I have what you call guides, gatekeepers. But I move in the spirit. And I recently saw a picture of yours, Madonna. And who were you with? This sex pervert cunt who's just been exposed by many women as sexually abusing him, a fucking film producer. And I've seen you in a photograph with him. So take me to court, Madonna. Be fucking good for my charity. I need publicity, Madonna. Fucking go for it, Madonna. Because I have got something that needs... Whoops, where the fuck am I? Yeah, I've been trying to start this, Madonna. And you don't need to fucking see it all now, okay? You put that in your web browser, love. Rare black unicorn. Because for over 10 years on and off, I've been trying to get this launched. But guess what? So humanity is so fucked up, so selfish, so into the hands of the powers of darkness. We go round the circle. This is just poo-hooed. I went to the editor of the Northern Scot, which is my local paper, right? Where you would start, you know. Oh, hello, can you do a story about this? Rare. I'm trying to launch a charity. Rare. Oh, it's been approved by the Charity Commission, so it's not just a load of airy-fairy bollocks. Rare. Margaret Thatcher sent it. Rare. Many years ago. Rare. And I had a letter back from the Charity Commission. Rare. Telling me all I've got to do now is get a committee together. Rare. And guess what? It either blows people's minds. Well, okay, we've all got an issue with that, you know, lack of self-esteem. Well, I couldn't do that. Rare. Any cunt can do this. Be part of a committee that gives that charity for. I think you need, well, I've done it. I've set a charity up in Scotland. You need a treasurer. You need a chairperson. And you need one other person to start it. So that's 3. Must be an odd number. But then you can notch it up to 5. Well, I'll tell you my trip, Madonna, for this. I want women to run it. Oh, I'm a great advocate of that. Men are a bunch of cunts. It's a well-known phrase I use. Yeah, men are a bunch of cunts. So I won't let men set up my charity. Been given this in the spirit. And I, Madonna, will fuck off. I've got other little things to do. Well, here you are, Madonna. I'll ask you, would you like to help set up Black Unicorn? I don't resent your sexual indiscretions because every cunt's doing it. So don't get me wrong. I'm not some self-righteous cunt. I willingly would love you, Madonna, to help set this charity up, to be on the committee. You probably might not want to be the treasurer. That's generally one thing. And you can even be a patron, Madonna. You just give your name to it and that'll get many cunts on board. But there must be women. I don't think you'd have any trouble in that, Madonna. It doesn't have to be Scotland. The law's probably a bit different in America. It can be started when you study this anywhere, but it will go all over the world. That's part of its trip. And people will not be paid fantastic, ridiculous salaries. They'll be given a living wage. The example I use, and it is all well. Single mum with 6 kids gets more or paid more than a single mum with no kids. But then the trip can be expanded. Single mum, because it's going to be women. I've got a granddad in this home and I've got these children. Well, I've done that, but yeah, dependents. Right, so all that can be brought in. It'll be a bit of a hustle at first, but we will work out a fair grade or scale that Walla 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 has 5 kids, Walla 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 has an uncle, aunt, fucking granddad, whatever, dependents. And you will be paid according to your needs. That's another mantra. Not what you want, quote Mick Jagger, but what you need. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime, you just might find you get what you need, Mick Jagger. Oh, yeah. The Spirit uses rock music and everything. So all these oh, I love music, Madonna. Ain't got a problem with that. Rare. Some of your lyrics are inspired by the Spirit. You know, a lot of them might be sexually orientated, but okay. But no, you did a fantastic, I'm appealing to your ego now, Madonna. Fantastic LP. I used to play it a lot. Yeah. And all I did, it'll come to if it's meant to, Madonna. Things flash in and out. And I might waffle on now about something else, and then suddenly it just flash in. Shield of light. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is an exceptionally good LP, and the lyrics are exceptional. And I used to play it a hell of a lot. I don't now. You know, as you do, you new things and whatever. But, again, this is all crazy. Why? Madonna's not going to see this, you cunt. You know, I'm getting the negative feedback. No, but it's my intention. But I can soon find out, yeah, a Madonna's fan group on Facebook. Can you forward this to Madonna, please? Now, they might say, fuck off and whatever. I ain't got the time. So I could have this edited. So it's just a 5-minute bit like now about me appealing to you, Madonna, to help Black Unicorn. I ain't got a staff, mate. I'm on my own. Fucking editing videos is fucking pain in the arse. It is. And I've got all these other trips going on. I'm trying to get mobility allowance to get my car. That's my most basic focus. And I'm about to probably ring him up in a minute, but it'll be his secretary. This is Douglas Ross, MP. Well, have you watched my videos yet? You probably haven't even fucking watched them yet. You get me? I'm in a hurry. And the secretary says, oh, no, yeah, he's got your videos, but he hasn't watched them. So, of course, I can't hustle any further than that. I've just got to wait for him to watch them, and then he might make his mind up either way. Oh, I don't want to help this cunt. He's a fucking nutter. Or I do want to help him, you know, get my mobility allowance. Well, I am an hour and 22 minutes. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and actually I've got a few banking things to do. It's now my pension day, and I've got my goddaughter and 4 little kiddies in the Philippines. So she's my family. That's it. Not married, but I have got a godchild, someone I've adopted. Oh, you know about that, Madonna. I've adopted a lovely little lady in the Philippines. She's got 4 kids, husband, oh, you'd like that. Husband has fucked off, and she's been raising these 4 kids on her own in the Philippines, where her average money earning capacity is going out. Good thing, though, but collecting plastic bottles and recycling them. Not very well paid. Yeah. But she's done it, and those kids are fantastic. You know what I mean? There's a little girl who I would say, well, she's a bundle of joy. And they live quite harshly. Sometimes they have rice to eat, sometimes they don't. Constantly having to borrow from neighbours, just rice, you know. And of course, neighbours do. Oh, yeah, there's a bit of rice. That's it. Like me, living hand to mouth. But because of that, she does adopt the mantra. Mick Jagger, you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime, you get what you need. And that's what I've taught her. Matty, don't ask me for what you want, but what you need. I can't say I can respond to it, but it is shelved. It's gone into the computer. She needs a motorbike to take her kids to school. She now needs a new home. you can see why I've been pushed with Facebook. I said to him, say, look, you can fuck me about. You can fucking drain me of all my money, you cunts. Until I get a pendulum reading otherwise, get it, give them enough rope to hang themselves, I continue to make the payments. But I meant to make a payment today. And my pendulum's clearly saying no, because I'm already 100 quid in debt now. 2 bills that have crossed over, going round the circle. That's when I drop this fucking filth Bank of Scotland shit, because they won't give me a fucking overdraft. And yet I've got a legit, I'm a pensioner. I'm disabled. So I'm not some lazy cunt, get it, who won't go to work. I might add I'm 68 anyway. I have been disabled and told I can't work. Now that's different to some cunt who's lazy and won't go out. And this is your gossip here around here. Oh my God. But they shut that up now because they see me hobbling about with a fucking stick. And they also pick up the Bible. I've been fucking down Morrie Council's neck. Quote, when the fuck are you cunts going to come out here and salt my path, you cunts? Might have been a bit watered down to that, but yeah, very angry. And I go, well, they're now in muscle talk, but when they can get to you, because things are priorities, right, they send you an email. Well, I contacted the Morrie Council on the 18th of December, just before Christmas. And I've had fuck all email and fuck all salting of my pavement has gone on. Again, give them enough rope. Because when this cunt, and if this cunt does get this $750,000 lottery winnings, I will fucking contract a nice smart-ass cunt lawyer and I'll fucking publicly expose them all. Well, we'll get press coverage. Probably won't be the Northern Scot because they're a bunch of shit. But there are a lot of other papers in the Northern Scot. And they love this sort of story. Disabled pensioner is fucked over, told by the Bank of Scotland he can't have an overdraft. Get it? Told by Facebook that for over a year he's been paying them money, and now this is the last communique to Mark Zuckerberg. Oh yeah, I've excommunicated him. You're no fucking friend of mine, you cunt. You can't trust me for £250, because this is the trick, Madonna. I said to him, send me my fucking lottery winnings and I'll pay your fucking fees, which I can't actually afford to pay now. Yeah, it's against the rules. Yeah. Well, what do you think the public are going to think about that? What a cunt. This is a disabled man and he's waiting for a year to get his lottery winnings, and all the hassle that's brought me. We go round the circle. My little Matty and her 5 kids, I'm going to cry now. I haven't been able to send them a birthday present because of these cunts. Now, they don't understand these things, as you know, Madonna. A little 6-year-old kid. Because when well, why hasn't Daddy sent me a birthday present? And of course, Matty, bless her heart, she has on numerous occasions, quote, don't worry, Graham, I'll deal with it. Things like, oh, they need new clothes for school. You know, because I'm a godfather. I've taken that role on. She's not a hustler. That is my role. Get it? And I haven't been able to fulfill it because of Facebook. They get their karma if it is them, because this is the trick, Madonna. These could be Nigerian-based scam artists, cunt shit terrorists who are masquerading as Mark Zuckerberg, as Kate Tim and all the rest of them. But the thing is, well, that's why, so probably answer me own quick. Right, we do the trip. They are terrorist filth cunt shit, and I'm asking them, can they please verify their existence by a video chat? Well, of course they're not going to do that, So I've psyched myself up. But where do I go from here? Well, I've already gone. I've met Madonna, and you've got I've asked the Hells Angels to get involved, because technically my brother is a Hells Angel, Dave Clark, and he met Hells Angels in prison, and he is my gatekeeper. So he's here, but he's on another realm. And then I've met see again, I tell you too, I've met Hells Angels. I turned Hells Angels on at Stonehenge, the All England chapter. I've met the Freaky Few. I was sharing about that earlier. Met them, spent an evening with them. Not just, oh, hello, Ray, my name's Cunt Brain and I'm motherfuck cunt. Oh, pleased to meet you. We spent an evening in Rock City together. And I had these two beautiful young women that had attached themselves to me because of a bit of a, well, I've been a singer in a rock and roll band. Yeah, I am. Right, we'll do that number. I hope this does get to much, because you enjoy. Yeah, I sang. This will make you laugh. I formed my own chapter, right? Skin Up MC. I think you know where this is going. That was my motorcycle club. I'm a lone biker, and I'm known by the Angels as that. So you wouldn't say, well, do you know Graham Clark? Here? Do you know Skin Up? Oh, yeah. Fucking Skin Up MC. Because I've just got nicknamed Skin Up. Although it's a motorcycle club. Although a few people know me as Grass. Right. And I'm on this stage at Stonehenge, the Y-Regged one. Very big festival. Why? I don't know what year it was, because I said I shared my motorbike number was KAR 717Y. Oh, I know you're into this middle magic and numerology. We'll go and see whoever they are and say this cunt's, yeah. See, it's evidence. God set me up. I've got plenty of stuff to back me up. Although many cunts just say I'm a liar. Sound familiar? He was despised, here's your men bit, and rejected by men. He, this is Jesus, was a man of constant sorrow, acquainted with grief. Oh, I can fucking relate to that. Despised, rejected. Well, here you go. Fucking 10 years on and off, I've been trying to get this charity, and it has just been poo-hooed. It's too much for them. Get it? It's too brilliant. Whatever. No one has responded. I can name names. Sir Richard Branston. Poo-hooed it. Oh, yeah, thank you very much. Not really what I want to do. Pete Townsend. Well, a bit of a reason there. Cut in. He has got his own charity, so he wouldn't be available to act, but he could have helped, for fuck's sake. Not necessarily money, but I've known a few other cunts that could have helped and were free and didn't run a charity, get it? But he didn't. Get it? And the list goes on. I've done a radio interview and not one single cunt come back to me. Probably because the way, I didn't hear it, but the radio station portrayed me as a cunt idiot. That happened with Murray Fur. I went there, right? A local radio station, and the cunt was, how can I put it? He'd asked me the question, and his voice is all bright, crystal clear, get it? Ego trip, the DJ. And then my responses were deliberately covered over. Oh, get it? And that's a cunt doing it with his mixer. So people couldn't really distinguish what I'm saying, because he's a cunt. Oh, yeah, you, Murray Firth, you bunch of cunts. Yeah. And on a second attempt to get radio coverage with Murray Firth Radio, I was blown out. But luckily I didn't get arrested, but I'll do that number. Oh, hello, yes, Graham Clark, and I came with the outline. Oh, yeah, you know, so got all the fucking information they want to ask. Oh, I've got to decline. She does this, bless her, but she doesn't realise that when I'm doing it, That's the lady I might be marrying, but she doesn't speak very good English. And I said to her, yes, I might agree to marry you if I get the money, but I'd like to marry your daughter as well. The trick being there that her daughter, because of course I've met her daughter, speaks brilliant English, whereas doesn't. And I need to get my charity together and other things, a wifey come secretary figure who can speak good English, and she don't. And the trip I get is she gets jealous because she thinks I'm saying, well, no, I don't want to marry you, but I want to marry your beautiful daughter, which she is. But I'm not. I'm saying I want to marry you both. Because in Thailand, well, I could be wrong. Again, this is it. I've told her, can you get your daughter to fucking phone me? Because she just, can I marry 8 and have 8 wives in Thailand? Because that's what I was told. Again, it's the thing. And until I'm told otherwise, that is that issue. Where do I get the money? Get it? You've got lots of lovely women in Thailand. Love Thailand. And it could start there. Well, no, lots of Thai women speaking again. Not necessarily exceptional. Loads of women, because the whole industry in Thailand is tourist. Yeah, everything. And so it's they teach, of course, they teach it in the schools. You learn English because it's the universal language. Imagine you go up to some, in Thai, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It's an absolute necessity to learn English. But is a farm girl. Yeah, that's her background. Her mother owns a fucking big rice farm. And she's a land girl. That's why I like her. Yeah. But it's not a big emphasis to learn English. Yeah, she grows food. She grows rice. And I better know it's quite late. It's 2:00. But I will. You get me? I've got to finish this. And last time I did it, of course, it totally distracted the flow. And I lost this. Now, she should, if she's got the gear, see, you can, she's not. But my other friends know they can do this. They can come in on the side. They don't start asking me loads of questions and want to get into a discourse, but they can listen to this live, join in, and can just say hi or my mother's dead. You know what I mean? A cryptic little message. Yes, I am accessible, but I can't stop. Well, I can, but it just ruins this. And have a conversation about, yes, and she done that. It's a fucking joke, right? It is. But that's God. I mean, I can't, a man of wealth and taste. I would love to have more than one wife, and they do this in Thailand, but she hasn't grasped it. It's part of the culture, and it works. You have 3 or 4 wives. They don't all live together. They can have their own space. But imagine the trip of this, that a man marries her mother and her, if you follow me. Yeah. So that's a great scenario. She doesn't wander off to somewhere else and marry this man and her mother might see her once in a blue moon. She becomes part of the family unit. We don't see live exactly together, but we are sort of together, you get me? So she can always have access to her mother, and her mother can always have access to them, because there are times when I need to do things on my own, get it? It's a perfect relationship. And I don't know what they call it in Thailand, but it is a Buddhist thing. Maybe I may be talking a lot of crap, because the daughter hasn't got back to me. She's on Facebook, but she's not so active as she used to be. She's still there. And recently I had to get her to something to do with sending on money. Yeah, and she couldn't get it together to understand what I needed. But we worked it out. And I sent it via this scheme. And all she had to do was produce identity. And it could be any of these banks in the whole of Thailand. It's a perfect little scheme. And she just has to take her identity card in, quote a number I send her, and that's it. Brilliant scheme. In fact, I've got to do that. Funny enough, I've got my goddaughter Matty. Now, as I've shared here, I'm in the process of changing banks, but haven't actually contacted the bank that I'm going to suss out. So as I stand now, I still got an account with the Bank of Scotland. May have. It wasn't me. Right. Because it's funny. I'm having this lovely conversation with a Bank of Scotland employee, and it's supposed to be their disability department. And guess what? She's from the Philippines. Whether she was in the Philippines, but was from the Philippines, I don't know. But yeah. So I had a brilliant little connection about Matty. Oh, I've got a goddaughter and thing, and you might know her if you go and think, her name's Matty Gagada, right, and all that. It's a nice, good vibe. And she was being very nice, but she was telling me, look, I'm afraid we won't be able to help you. There is nothing we have to help you, right? The gist of it. So I then said to her, quote, is this being recorded? Because they do. I said, well, look, made it very clear, this is not for you. But she still carried on talking a bit. I said, look, I want to say something, but it isn't for you. Right. You fucking cunts! Whoa! I'm a fucking Hell's Angel, you cunts! That was my brother coming through. Yeah. With a psychiatrist. So what? Analyse it. Well, you lied to these people, Mr. Clark. You told them you're a Hell's Angel. And I said, well, yeah, it sort of slipped out, but I do think they're cunts. Now, the charge would be, imagine how they would look. Get it? Because they got to report the story. So Mr. Clark calls Bank of Scotland Disability Department, because that's what it is, a bunch of cunts. And you incinerated you're a Hell's Angel. Well, waffle. That sort of slipped out. Oh, here's your trip. But that's up to the Hell's Angels, isn't it? Huh? Oh, yeah, I've met Hell's Angels. And I have turned them on. And they may consider that I am an angel, even though I don't attend meetings, get it, we go there. But I'm a lone biker, and I've met the angels, and I have turned them on. Rare. Take that up with the All England chapter. All right, rare. Or if you want, you could go and see the Freaky Few. I don't know where they're based. Yeah. But a well-known little elite chapter of angels, the Freaky Few. They're the angels I spent a whole fantastic evening with in Rock City. And I finished the story, so well, I forgot. And I had these beautiful young girls, women then, that were just, I'd sung at Stonehenge. Yeah, this would do it. This was the nature of my songs, Madonna. Skin up, you bastards. I'm very hot on pro-legalisation of marijuana. It's a sacrament for me. I know it's only marijuana, but I like it. It's a bit of tongue-in-cheek thing. Legalise it. And a few other things. All on the same theme, though. The legalisation of marijuana. And that is one of my big things. Right? It is a sacrament. It is a sacred herb. And so is Holy Basil Tulsi. And I've recently, there it is, I mean drunk it. That is my medicine. And it's actually, we can see the oil on the top. I produced my own herbal oil made of Holy Basil Tulsi, marijuana, CBD, rare. Hi, right, you finally sussed. Yes, Now that's what to do. When I'm channeling, I can't enter into a conversation with you, baby. Now look, now I can do it, see. Whereupon Topic, can you get your daughter to contact me through Facebook? And I think you can understand that. Why? Because I want to ask you, she's got a Thai flag, and your daughter, when I've got the money and if I get the money, to marry me. Now, in Thailand, correct me if I'm wrong, I can have up to 5, 6, 7, 8 wives. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm intending to, but I've got 2 wives earmarked or possible. Yeah, 2 of you. That's you and your daughter. Now, if you don't understand this, yeah, it's your trip. Get your daughter to watch this. Send this video to your daughter if she still is actively on Facebook. No, I can't say anyone. That's it. That'll say it all. Right. I do. Blessed daughter of Warapurn Theopik, I possibly might be coming into a large sum of money, $750,000, which in bahts is roughly 750,000 times about 40. It was 50, right? So that's quite a wealthy man. I'm a man of wealth in Thailand. That could easily be enough money for me to set up my charity, which is Black Unicorn. Oh, you've seen this before. And set us up in a home either together or separate, right? Because I need you, this is daughter, to act as my wife come secretary, like you did do. You drove the car, remember? Because I couldn't drive, and you were, and we made a fantastic connection. Remember, I'm in the front of the car, and we got this, see, I'm doing it now, we got this music, it's just like it's in the film, and we're bopping together because we're stuck in the traffic jam, going back to the hotel where I used to live. Get it, rare? Yeah, we connected. And I think you're very, very beautiful. And I don't just mean physical. Yeah. And that is sincere. You're the most beautiful woman I've actually ever met. But I mean internally. You are physically beautiful, but it's what's in here that matters. And you've got a beautiful spirit about you. You ticked me off, but I took it. You can't speak to my mum nicely, but, you can't speak to my mum like that because we were having this lack of communication and I was getting quite frustrated, right? Because Om is very not so well educated in English. We've gone over that because she is a farm girl, if you like, and that hasn't been an emphasis on her education. She knows how to grow food and brilliant and things like that, and knows how to work on the farm, which is miles away from the towns and the things, but she hasn't as you're more of a towny girl. Well, you know that. You speak very good English. So you were acting as our interpreter. Get it? Right. That time the last day I was in Thailand, you took us to this fantastic park, which I'd never been before. I'd love to go. It's my sort of place. You pull up, and it's right on the coast. You've got this beautiful view and a little light. It's a PowerPoint thing, and you've got loads of natural trees, and it isn't crowded to fuck. because there's nothing there but the trees and maybe the odd little salesperson, you get me, but not overtly developed, but a beautiful natural spot, my kind of place. So you tuned in, it's my last day, get it? And I said, oh, I just want to go somewhere nice. No, I don't want to go to Patong. Oh, that's come through, which is the same, get it? And discos and drugs and all the rest of it. That's your alternative Thailand. Well, you know what I mean. No, I want to go to the country, and we did that. Now, I know I'm speaking in the spirit again, because you might know, well, if you send this to daughter, she'll see this. I'm all right. I'm coming like 2 hours then. So, yes, I spent time with you, and I have sussed that you could be a fantastic wife. But, of course, you can obviously decide, well, no, Grandma, I don't feel that. Here's the mantra. But I know someone that would want to marry you, because that's how women are. And, of course, you're not jealous. You're probably a bit flattered when he's asked to marry him. But you know, as women know, oh, such and such has fancied him. Yes, I am fat. But certain women can see beyond that, especially in Thailand. Who else was a fat person? Being sarcastic, Buddha. That's right. Look at any pictorial portrayal of Buddha. He's got a big pot balloon hair. There are some portrayals of Buddha when he went through a strict fast that he's all skin and bone, but the majority of representations of Buddha are quite a chubby man. And for those traditional Buddhists, they would find a man like me attractive. I've got the other trip. I've got white hair and blue eyes. All Thai people are black-eyed. I had it. I had this, she was absolutely infatuated with me. Another story about it. So I went with another lady I was in a relationship called Jap. And we went to, did we? Yeah, we went to Nakhon Sawan. So she took me home to her hometown, and she rented a house for us and got it cheaper because she's Thai. Lovely little house, and we had lots of things. Fucking a big monitor fucking lizard in the fucking back pond. Right? Fucking hell. I thought she was winding me up. What did she go? Ah, beastie. I said, what? Beastie. This fucking big monitor lizard, yeah. And we had this little dog. So she gets her bloody brother round very quick. And he wrecks his fence, you know, because they're fucking eating his little dog. Oh, yeah, fucking eat anything. But he came and he ate scraps. He was like a pet. Yeah. He'd just go round the edge of the pond. And, of course, part of the edge of the pond had houses, like, I was backing onto it. So imagine I had my own little nature reserve. And then it was 3 stories high, and I didn't have the trouble I've got now on my leg. And then I had this whole roof veranda area where I could take a big umbrella, and it was fucking full of temples. That's what Nakhon Sawan means, city of temple. It is a major pilgrimage place for Buddhists. And but a lot of them are uphill. It's very hilly. So I couldn't visit many, but those I did. Well, I took refuge in one of them because, you know, in this one temple, they have a regular ceremony, get it, every week. And hundreds, well, no, about 50 people come, and they have these strings that get it linked to the teacher, and then you grab it, and it links everybody together. So it's like in a group taking refuge. So it's the same ministry to all of us, and he sprinkled us all with water, and I made a joke about, oh, I need more. And they laughed. That's Buddhists. They're not stuck up. You're a Westerner. You're not showing disrespect. You're just being humorous. Oh, I need more. Laughed. fucking wagdaloo. More. Humbleness, yeah. I need cleansing. Don't we all? And that is that role similar to baptism. See, water sprinkled over you, holy water, blessed. And then obviously there's prayers. And because you're holding this string, that's it. You receive, if you like, the anointing, whatever you want to call it. You have formally taken refuge. You don't get a big card and things like they do in the West because it's Thai. But I have, and I've done it more than once. I have been taken refuge into Thai Buddhism. And another thing I better fuck off. Me and Jap, which is the other lady I was in a relationship, again, Nakhon Sawan, and she's got a goddaughter. She's got a daughter that she's near. I'll put it out and say, Jap, I keep asking you, where is my goddaughter still online? She used to be on Facebook, but I haven't seen high nor tail of her. She was, last time I saw her, she got a load of cats. She just loves cats. And it had actually taken over her life to the extent that she missed missed her job and she got sacked. She's got all these cats to look after. And I said to her in the spirit, I said, look, when I get the money, right, I'll set you up like a cat's charity. And there's a lot that goes on in Thailand. People love the animals, and many people have found their trip that way. They set up a dog zone. And all they do is look after the animals, but they come like a charity and people will donate food to them, get it, and they, of course, can make a living. And what they do is look after the stray dogs, the adopted dogs, and find them a home. Similar to that fantastic program I like on the telly, but they do it with pit bull terriers, but the same trip. And the same trip with her. She could take in cats and then advertise it as a place that people can come and rescue a cat rather than buy a cat from a home, get it? And she would do that, and they give a donation as well, because she has to get them vaccinated and all this shit, but she'd have loved it. Ploy. There you go. That's her name, Ploy. Well, if Ploy is still around, I still haven't got my fucking money, but I would still like to have some contact with her. And she speaks, I mean, I've known her since she was a tomboy. That's the trip in Thailand, culturally. Girls have relationships with girls. They're not necessarily lesbians, but that's generally how they start. It's like a tomboy thing. And then she naturally grows out of it. And, I think I'll have a relationship with a man sort of thing, but it's part of the culture. No one bats an eyelid to see two girls walking down the road holding hands, two girls driving around on a scooter together, two girls like she did. I welcomed her and her girlfriend into our home. Made a big fuss of them. They go upstairs to her little room, get it? And we were downstairs in our space. But every time she come, welcomed her. And I even went to, again, treated her as a family. She would come out with me, my girlfriend and Ploy, as her friend. And we'd take them to a restaurant. Yeah. So she would come with us and she'd be welcomed and she would be part of our little family group. Of course, they would sit together. Yeah. All right, I'm being told you're blowing your trumpet, Graham. I am a fucking nice person. I'm a Christian. That's it. And that is how Christians should live. But a lot of you have lost the plot. A lot of you think people like me are a fundamentalist cunt idiot. Well, I'm not. I am very broad-minded. And I've been into lots of things that some of you cunts haven't been into. Pyramids. Because it's not on the news. Incredible technology that has amazing healing potential. This herbal oil medicine goes under a pyramid, as anything can go under a pyramid. If I do it, if I'm careful, This is my pyramid. It looks a bit, well, I'm a mad professor then. This is my living room, but my peace resistance, there, is my pyramid. All my medicines, you can see the oil dispensers, the things with the little hooks. They're actually massage oil dispensers, but they're fantastic for you to put your medicinal oil in. You can see 2 pipette blue bottle things, which is the sort of thing you can take out with yourself. Get it? So you can take this, go into a coffee bar, tea bar, and it, again, as an oil, it can be dispensed very discreetly. Not it has to be discreet. I mean, there you go. There's your proof. That's how I take my medicine. Because that is actually a very milky coffee, but it's got, you see the oil. You can stir it in, but it's got my medicinal oil in it, and that's my, what the fuck? Fucking hell. See, I've done it again. I'm actually detoxing. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and that is my breakfast. So I've eaten nothing solid yet. I'm pushing my body. When I get dizzy, need some food, it's done. I've got 2 boiled eggs in the kitchen. It's my routine. Just got to whack 2 bits of bread in the toaster, butter it, cut up a tomato. That's my dinner. Very quick and easy and done. Then, again, because it's 2 o'clock now, but say 5 or 6 o'clock, I have the meal. Get it? The meal. And that's generally can be many different things. Liver and, I eat meat. It's all blessed. Liver and bacon and mash, oven chips and baked beans, but with cayenne pepper in. But yeah, low sugar baked beans. See, very quick. The chips just go on a bit of foil. 220, high temperature. 20 odd minutes, they're done. Oven chips, very quick, convenient, quick meals. And I've still got a fucking big joint in my freezer, which was meant to be my Christmas dinner. Yeah, special joint, turkey, fucking duck. Never eaten the cunt. Got in here, every day for me is Christmas. I celebrate Christ with my life every day. And we, the Jesus Fellowship Church, based in Budbrook, were known for this. We ran, the Jesus Fellowship Church is a living church, exactly as you can read about in the book of Acts. We have come out, just like the Hells Angels, yet it come out from amongst them, and we formed our own community. With everything, shops, get it, businesses, car garage, various things, or goodness foods. We're actually a whole food distributor. Now that isn't some spaced out fucking cunt idiots that can put that together. We are a distributor of whole foods, goodness foods. And we distribute our food. We've got some of our own shops, get it, but also people like Holland and Barrett, other whole food shops, and we would distribute to them as a business. Well, here's 2 trips quickly. Holland and Barrett are a bunch of cunts. They took advantage of us being Christians. What the fuck? I don't think it's me. No, they're just walking back. And they deliberately abused our goodwill and didn't pay their bill for about 5 weeks. Get it? So we come to them, we haven't paid your bill. Oh, we can't afford it now. And we let them have another delivery. And it went on for about 5 weeks. And then Mags steps in. The Mags is a very intelligent office come worker type. Get it? And a stiff phone call from Mags, and we got the fucking bill. And she did, of course, she threatened them. And she called them. She didn't swear, but she would have called them. I can't help it. I'd have just called them a bunch of cunts. And would have brought the cut and would look, you cunts, fucking pay up now. I wouldn't have threatened to bring the boys round, but I would have said, you ought to pay or I'm going to fucking bang you in front of a court and your name's going to be shit. Because it would have been. Holland and Barrett rip off Christian Community Whole Food thing and don't pay their bill for 5 weeks and then lie and try to make out we're a bunch of cunt idiots and that we have been paid. But then when we take it a step further, they bottle out and they pay their fucking bill and we tell them to fuck off. Oh, yeah. You give us the money you owe us now. Fuck off. Of course there are other distributors. Then what was the other thing I was going to quickly share about? Well, that's the Jesus Fellowship Church, in which I'm a member. We're a living church, very similarly to the Hells Angels. We have come out from amongst them, because that's what the scripture enjoins you to do, right? The end of days, right? And we did, here's your trip, we gave all of our earnings back to the church, not just 10%. Well, you could twist it, it's meant to be charity, but that's it. Anyone in the Jesus Fellowship Church, whatever you were, doctor, sailor, dishwasher, whatever, you know, farm worker, we had our own farm, right? All of your wage, because technically you paid a wage, was put back into the church. And the system worked that we had our own shop. Again, so we get everything trade price. All our clothes, everything was an officially registered shop. And we go to our elders and just say, oh, I need a couple of pairs of pants, T-shirt, whatever. And they just authenticated that you did, you know, and you just get a little shit. Then you produce that to the shop. They would either deliver your goods to you. Because again, it's a network. We're always visiting each other's things. Or if you can, you can go and pick it up from the shop. Right? And that was it. Yeah. And this is a reality for anyone who wants to copy this model. How you doing, Findorn Foundation? This is the way God wants us to live. Not all this bullshit that's going on there. Right? Yeah. It's a working model for anybody to go and see it and easily emulate. Of course we pray, but how many of these middle-class cunts do you think they're going to go for that? Well, you've got to give all your money back to the foundation. You get it if it was there. And elders, see, you've got no freedom. Can't just go and buy luxury goods, get it. We didn't have TVs. Although they have got that, I believe. But they need to go online. See, that's where I've stepped out. This is my difference. I don't. Well, they do. They are now online. There you go. And you can get prayer online. So they have moved up into that. But not everyone have computers, but you wouldn't need it. There'd be a group of people set up to do this as a ministry. They'd be online. People can contact them, you know, write letters, probably exchange videos. And it's part of their ministry now. So they've moved into the 21st century, I believe. And yes, they are an incredible model because it's based on the Bible. Get it? It isn't a trip as people make. Yeah, it's a fucking Findorn Foundation fits that. A load of channels in inverted comma. Oh, I can see. Oh, Matty, where are you? Oh, Matty, see, you know Matty better. So I've got on. Let's have a look. See Matty's now. She in sus, hopefully. Oh, mind you, she hasn't got the facility. Oh, me. That's a Buddhist clap, clap, clap. Yeah, I've got to send money to Matty. So I've now got to go to my bank, see what money I've got, pay off my bills, because I'm overdue 100, and then work out what I can send Matty. I sent Mr. fucking Fuckerberg. Well, it is a bit of a... Oh, no, ages ago I sent him an email saying, quote, I'm in the process of changing banks. Well, I am technically. Yeah. So I might not be able to pay you for a couple of days. All right, mate, changing bank. No, I am. I've got to do that now. Not. Bye for now. Kiss my ass.